Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and fellow dreamers, today I stand before you with a message that I believe has the power to shape our lives and change our destinies. It's a simple yet powerful message. You must not give up. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and moments when it feels like the world is against us. We face personal struggles, professional roadblocks, and emotional battles that can make us question whether we have the strength to go on. But here's the truth. Those challenges are not the end of the road. They are simply the beginning of a new chapter in our journey. When you feel like giving up, remember this. Success is not determined by how many times you fall, but by how many times you rise. The greatest stories of triumph are written by those who refuse to give in to adversity. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, smarter, and more resilient. So, I encourage you to keep moving forward no matter how difficult the path may seem. Push through the doubt, the fear, and the setbacks. Your breakthrough is just on the other side of your struggles. You are capable of achieving greatness, and the world is waiting for you to show up and give it your best. Never forget, you must not give up. Thank you. Life is full of challenges. Life, in its essence, is a journey filled with unexpected twists and turns. It is never a smooth path, and it is rare that things will unfold the way we envision them. Each of us will, at some point, face challenges that may seem insurmountable. These challenges come in many forms. Personal struggles, such as loss or health issues, professional hurdles like job setbacks or missed opportunities, or emotional obstacles including self-doubt, fear, and anxiety. And while the weight of these challenges can often feel overwhelming, it is important to remember that these are not signs of failure. They are part of the human experience. In fact, challenges are the moments that define us, not the easy times. When we face difficulty, it is easy to want to retreat, to question our ability to succeed, or to wish for an easier life. But it is within these challenges that our true strength is tested. It's easy to believe that life should be without struggle, especially when we see others seemingly glide through their journeys with ease. However, the truth is that no one is immune to hardship. Every single person you meet, no matter how successful they appear, has faced some form of struggle. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is not that one group experiences fewer challenges. It's that they understand challenges are a normal part of life, and they learn how to navigate through them with resilience. Each challenge we face is an opportunity for growth. While it may seem like a setback in the moment, it can push us to develop new skills, enhance our emotional intelligence, and adapt to circumstances we never anticipated. Think of challenges as the lessons that life imparts upon us, sometimes harshly, but always with purpose. It is through adversity that we learn the value of persistence, the importance of patience, and the power of adaptability. Rather than fearing challenges, we should learn to embrace them, knowing that each one prepares us for the next phase of our journey. The struggles you face today may seem insurmountable, but remember that you have the power to face them head-on. It is in overcoming these moments of adversity that you will develop the fortitude to tackle even greater challenges in the future. Success is not about falling but rising. In life, we often perceive success as a linear progression, a straight line from point A to point B, where each step forward is a victory and each step backward is a failure. However, this simplistic view of success overlooks the most important part of the journey, the process of rising after we fall. It's not the falls that define us, but the strength we summon to rise again. Success is not about avoiding failure or staying unscathed. It's about how we handle the inevitable falls that will come our way. Every person who has ever achieved anything remarkable has faced failure at some point. The difference lies in how they responded to it. Failure, in fact, is often the greatest teacher. It teaches us humility, resilience, and the importance of learning from our mistakes. The reality is that falling is an unavoidable part of the process, whether it's a failure in a project, a relationship, or a personal goal. What truly matters is not how hard you fall, but what you do when you hit the ground. When we fail, it's natural to feel defeated, to question our abilities, and to consider giving up. But this is where the true measure of success lies, not in the absence of failure, but in the courage to rise again. Every time you face a setback, you have an opportunity to rebuild yourself, to reassess, and to try again with even more wisdom and determination. Think of the greatest figures in history: artists, inventors, leaders, and entrepreneurs. They all faced moments where they could have easily given up. Thomas Edison famously failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Yet, he considered each failure a stepping stone to success. J.K. Rowling, before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, was rejected by numerous publishers. Yet she kept writing. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, was cut from his high school basketball team but refused to let that define him. These stories remind us that failure is not the end. It is merely a chapter in the larger narrative of success. Moreover, each rise after a fall brings with it a deeper understanding of our own strength. It's in those moments of struggle that we learn the most about ourselves, our limits, our resilience, and our determination. Success, then, is not an end goal. It is a series of comebacks from failures, a continual journey of growth and evolution. It's a reflection of your ability to persevere, to get back up when life knocks you down, and to keep moving forward with hope and determination. In many ways, the act of rising is what makes success so rewarding. It is a process of continuous improvement, where each setback serves as a lesson, and each victory feels even sweeter because of the struggle it took to achieve it. Success is a testament to your ability to rise, not once, but time and time again. It is about learning to embrace failure as a necessary part of growth, knowing that each fall brings you closer to the person you are meant to be. Adversity, though often unwelcome, is one of the most powerful forces for personal growth. While it may seem like a burden at first, adversity has a unique way of shaping us into stronger, more resilient individuals. It's in the moments when we are pushed to our limits, when we are tested by the harshest circumstances, that we find out what we are truly capable of. Without adversity, we would remain stagnant, never discovering the depth of our own potential. When we face difficulties, whether they are external, like economic hardship, a difficult job, or a personal loss, or internal, such as self-doubt, anxiety, or fear, we are forced to confront our own weaknesses. And it is through this confrontation that growth begins. In these moments, we learn new skills: patience, problem solving, emotional regulation, and resilience. Adversity forces us to adapt and innovate, helping us develop strengths we may have never realized we possessed. Every challenge we face offers us an opportunity to stretch beyond what we thought was possible. Consider the process of physical training. Muscles only grow and become stronger when they are placed under stress. The more weight or resistance you add, the more your muscles adapt and grow. The same principle applies to our emotional and psychological growth. Each time we endure a hardship and rise from it, we develop a stronger foundation of resilience. The challenges we face force us to develop a deeper understanding of our own limits. And in doing so, we expand those limits, pushing ourselves further than we thought possible. Furthermore, adversity teaches us the invaluable lesson of perseverance. It's easy to remain optimistic when things are going well, but it's in the midst of struggle that our true character is revealed. During times of adversity, we are often faced with the choice to either give up or push through. Choosing to persevere even when it feels impossible reinforces our strength and resolve. With each difficult moment we endure, we build a foundation of confidence in our own ability to overcome future challenges. We begin to understand that we are far more capable than we give ourselves credit for. Adversity also connects us to others. When we experience hardship, it often leads to a sense of shared experience with those around us. Whether it's a friend who offers a listening ear, a mentor who shares advice, or a community that provides support, adversity opens the door to deeper connections. We become more empathetic, understanding that everyone has their own battles to fight. This understanding leads to greater compassion and the ability to support others in their times of need, reinforcing the idea that we are never truly alone in our struggles. Moreover, when we overcome adversity, we gain a sense of accomplishment that is unmatched by easy successes. The pride and satisfaction we feel after facing a difficult situation are far greater than the fleeting sense of achievement that comes from an effortless victory. We begin to realize that the struggle itself is often more valuable than the outcome. It's the growth, the lessons, and the strength we gain along the way that shape us into the people we are meant to become. Adversity in its many forms is not something to fear or avoid. It is the forge in which our strength is formed. Through hardship, we are sculpted into individuals who are capable of handling life's most difficult challenges with grace and resilience. It is through adversity that we realize the full extent of our power and unlock the strength we never knew we had. Perseverance is one of the most powerful qualities we can cultivate in life. It is the ability to continue moving forward even when the journey becomes difficult and the road seems impossible to navigate. Perseverance is not just about sheer determination. It is about maintaining hope, keeping focus, and pressing on despite challenges. Life is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And in that marathon, perseverance is what ensures we finish strong, no matter how long or winding the path may be. In a world where instant gratification is often the norm, where success is expected to come quickly and easily, perseverance is an invaluable trait. In many areas of life, whether in our careers, relationships, personal goals, or dreams, things rarely unfold as smoothly or as rapidly as we hope. Achievements that seem to come effortlessly to others often hide years of hard work, failure, and perseverance. The truth is that success is not a matter of luck or chance. It's a product of continual effort and commitment, often in the face of setbacks and disappointments. Perseverance is about showing up day after day, even when the results aren't immediate, even when there's no guarantee of success. It's about pushing yourself to keep going when doubt starts to creep in, when failure seems imminent, and when you're tempted to quit. It's about having the grit to do what needs to be done, not because it's easy, but because you believe in the long-term value of your effort. Often, it's the ability to persist when things aren't going well that makes the difference between success and failure. The beauty of perseverance lies in its ability to transform challenges into opportunities. When we face setbacks, it's easy to get discouraged and lose motivation, but perseverance teaches us that each obstacle is not a dead end but a detour, a chance to reassess, refocus, and try again with greater wisdom. Many of the greatest innovators, artists, and leaders throughout history have faced countless rejections and failures before achieving their greatest accomplishments. Thomas Edison, who is credited with inventing the light bulb, famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 1,000,000 ways that won't work." It's this mindset of perseverance that drives us to keep going even in the face of repeated failures. Perseverance is also about maintaining a sense of purpose. It's easy to lose sight of your goals when things aren't progressing as quickly as you would like. But perseverance requires us to stay connected to our why, the deeper reason behind why we are pursuing our dreams. When challenges arise, remembering why we started in the first place can provide the strength we need to carry on. Having a clear sense of purpose keeps us grounded during tough times, reminding us that the effort we put in now will eventually pay off. Moreover, perseverance is a skill that is developed over time, just like any other. The more we practice perseverance in one area of our lives, the more it becomes second nature. When we push through one setback, it becomes easier to face the next. As we build our perseverance muscle, we begin to realize that we are capable of much more than we initially believe. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable become challenges that we are equipped to face head-on. But perseverance doesn't just help us achieve our goals. It also shapes the person we become along the way. The process of persevering through difficulties builds resilience, fortitude, and a sense of pride. We develop the ability to remain calm under pressure, to stay focused amidst distractions, and to hold on to our vision even when others doubt us. These are qualities that make us stronger not only in the pursuit of our dreams, but also in every aspect of our lives. In fact, perseverance is often what sets apart those who achieve greatness from those who give up. It is the quiet determination to keep moving forward, step by step, that eventually leads to success. It's not the grand gestures or dramatic moments of triumph that truly define our journey, but the everyday commitment to keep going when things get tough. Perseverance is the key to breaking through the barriers that stand in our way, and it's the secret to turning our dreams into reality. One of the most profound and transformative mindsets we can adopt is the belief that obstacles are not roadblocks, but opportunities in disguise. In our everyday lives, we often perceive challenges and setbacks as interruptions to our plans, as things that slow us down or even stop us from achieving our goals. However, we shift our perspective and view these obstacles as opportunities for growth, learning, and innovation. We begin to see a different reality, one in which every difficulty has a purpose and value. Obstacles are, at their core, a natural part of life. No matter who we are or what we pursue, challenges will arise. They might come in the form of unexpected circumstances, like an illness, a financial setback, or a change in life plans. Or they might take the form of internal struggles such as self-doubt, fear, or a lack of motivation. While it's easy to feel defeated when faced with an obstacle, these moments actually hold great potential. They are the moments that push us to think differently, to stretch beyond our current limitations, and to come up with creative solutions. Think about the way some of the greatest innovations in history came about. Many of the most groundbreaking discoveries were born out of adversity. For example, the invention of the microwave oven was a happy accident. A scientist was working on radar technology during World War II, and he noticed that the chocolate bar in his pocket had melted due to the microwave radiation. Rather than seeing the malfunction as a failure, he saw it as an opportunity to explore new possibilities. Similarly, many entrepreneurs and inventors have faced setbacks that at the time seemed like devastating failures but eventually led to success. Steve Jobs was ousted from Apple, the company he co-founded, but that setback gave him the space to grow and create Pixar, later returning to Apple to lead the company to unimaginable heights. These stories remind us that obstacles can spark creativity, resilience, and innovation. On a personal level, obstacles offer us the opportunity to grow stronger, more adaptable, and more capable. When things go smoothly, it's easy to feel comfortable, but it's during challenging times that we learn what we're made of. For example, a person who faces the challenge of learning a new skill or adapting to a new environment is forced to dig deep and discover their own potential. The obstacles in our path allow us to tap into parts of ourselves we didn't know existed, whether it's the ability to push through discomfort, the ability to stay calm under pressure, or the ability to think outside the box. Moreover, obstacles provide us with the opportunity to learn. In many cases, the very thing that challenges us holds within it the lessons we need to succeed. For instance, if a business venture fails, it's not the end of the road. Instead, it's a chance to assess what went wrong, learn from the experience, and come up with a more refined strategy. Many of the greatest lessons in life come from failure, from moments when we are forced to confront what we don't know or what we've overlooked. These lessons, hard as they may be to endure in the moment, are often the key to future success. Obstacles also offer us the opportunity to develop a deeper sense of empathy. When we face difficulties, we gain an understanding of what it's like to struggle. This understanding makes us more compassionate, more willing to support others who are going through similar experiences. When we help others navigate their own obstacles, we not only make a positive impact on their lives, but we also reinforce our own sense of strength and resilience. In this way, obstacles don't just shape us, they connect us. They remind us that we are all in this together, and that the challenges we face, while personal, are part of a shared human experience. In addition, obstacles teach us the importance of patience and perseverance. Often the greatest obstacles take time to overcome. They require us to stay committed, to continue moving forward, even when the results aren't immediate, and to trust in the process. When we face a significant challenge, we are forced to cultivate patience because we know that solutions don't always come quickly. This understanding of time and persistence helps us become more resilient, teaching us that achieving something worthwhile often requires sustained effort over time. Lastly, obstacles are opportunities for transformation. They have the power to change us in ways that would never happen if everything were easy. A person who has faced and overcome a significant challenge is rarely the same as they were before the struggle. Obstacles shape us, refine us, and push us to become the best versions of ourselves. We may emerge from adversity with new skills, new perspectives, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. What once seemed like an obstacle can ultimately become a stepping stone that propels us towards something greater. In summary, obstacles are not things to fear, avoid, or lament. Instead, they are invitations to grow, learn, and transform. When we approach obstacles with a mindset that sees opportunity, we unlock new potential and open doors to creativity, resilience, and connection. The next time you face a challenge, remember that it might be the very thing that sets you on the path to something greater. English is the foundation of everything we accomplish in life. Without it, no dream, no goal, no aspiration can come to fruition. It's the internal force that drives us to take action, to push past limitations, and to pursue things that others might deem impossible. When we truly believe in ourselves, we create the confidence and resilience needed to navigate life's challenges. Self-belief is not just about feeling good about ourselves in moments of success. It's about maintaining that confidence even when things go wrong, when the odds seem stacked against us, or when failure seems imminent. At its core, self-belief is about trust. It's the trust we place in ourselves, our abilities, and our potential. When we have self-belief, we are more likely to take risks, to try new things, and to step outside of our comfort zones. We understand that even if we don't have all the answers right now, we are capable of figuring things out, adapting, and learning as we go. The more we trust in our abilities, the more we are able to embrace the unknown and face challenges head-on with courage and determination. One of the most important aspects of self-belief is that it allows us to silence the voices of doubt and fear. Doubt is natural, it's a part of the human experience, and it often emerges when we are on the verge of stepping into unfamiliar territory. However, it's how we respond to that doubt that matters. When we believe in ourselves, we are better equipped to overcome self-doubt. We know that setbacks don't define us, and failure is just a stepping stone toward eventual success. The voice of doubt becomes quieter when we counter it with the voice of belief. When we affirm our worth, our strength, and our abilities. Self-belief is also key to resilience. Life is filled with adversity, and it's easy to become disheartened when things don't go as planned. But when we believe in ourselves, we view challenges as opportunities to grow rather than as insurmountable obstacles. A person with self-belief understands that they have the strength to weather the storm, to adjust their course if necessary, and to bounce back even stronger. It's in these moments of adversity that self-belief is most critical. It's the inner voice that reminds us to keep going, to not give up, and to trust that we will emerge from the difficulty stronger and wiser than before. Believing in ourselves also encourages us to take ownership of our lives. It means we no longer wait for validation from others or rely on external approval to feel worthy. Instead, we recognize our inherent value and trust that we are capable of creating our own paths, regardless of the circumstances around us. When we have self-belief, we stop waiting for the perfect moment, the ideal conditions, or the approval of others. We take responsibility for our own destiny and take action toward our goals. We realize that while others may influence our lives, only we have the power to determine our future. However, self-belief is not a one-time achievement. It's a practice. It requires us to continuously reinforce our confidence through actions, affirmations, and reflection. Every small victory, every challenge overcome, and every lesson learned is an opportunity to strengthen our self-belief. The more we practice believing in ourselves, the more natural it becomes. We begin to trust our intuition, to rely on our inner strength, and to know that no matter how difficult the journey may seem, we are equipped to handle it. Furthermore, self-belief is contagious. When we believe in ourselves, we inspire others to believe in us too. People are naturally drawn to those who exude confidence and self-assurance. This belief in ourselves can open doors, create opportunities, and attract the support of others. When we act from a place of belief, we radiate a sense of purpose and conviction that others recognize and respect. This can lead to new partnerships, collaborations, and relationships that further fuel our growth. Self-belief also allows us to embrace failure as a natural part of the journey. Instead of seeing failure as a reflection of our inadequacies, we begin to view it as an opportunity for growth. When we believe in ourselves, we understand that failure does not diminish our worth. It is simply part of the process of achieving success. It's through failure that we learn, refine our skills, and develop the perseverance needed to continue on our path. Belief in ourselves helps us pick ourselves up, dust off the disappointment, and keep moving forward, knowing that every setback is a lesson in disguise. In addition, self-belief nurtures a positive mindset. When we truly believe in our potential, we cultivate an attitude that focuses on possibilities rather than limitations. We begin to see challenges not as barriers but as stepping stones toward our goals. This positive mindset is a powerful tool that can influence how we approach every aspect of our lives, our work, relationships, and personal growth. It fuels the drive to keep going, to remain hopeful, and to maintain a sense of optimism even in the face of adversity. Ultimately, self-belief is the key to unlocking our full potential. It is the spark that ignites our passions, drives our ambitions, and helps us rise above the obstacles in our path. It empowers us to pursue our dreams with confidence, knowing that no matter what challenges we face, we have the ability to overcome them. When we believe in ourselves, we align with our true power and open the door to limitless possibilities. One of the most transformative and crucial steps in personal development is stepping outside of your comfort zone. Our comfort zones are like invisible barriers that keep us in familiar, safe territory where we feel secure and in control. However, as comfortable as this space may seem, it's also a place where growth stagnates. It's only by challenging ourselves and stepping beyond these boundaries that we discover new opportunities, new perspectives, and ultimately new versions of ourselves. Growth comes not when we stay within the confines of what we know, but when we venture into the unknown and embrace discomfort. The comfort zone represents the space where we feel the least resistance. It's the area where we know exactly what to expect, where the risks are minimal, and where things are predictable. While this can be a reassuring and peaceful way to live, it also leads to complacency. When we remain within our comfort zones, we limit ourselves to what we already know and are unlikely to make significant progress in our personal or professional lives. It's like trying to grow a plant in the shade. It may survive, but it won't thrive. Growth, on the other hand, happens when we push ourselves to confront uncertainty and challenge the limits of what we believe we're capable of. Whether it's taking on a new job, pursuing a passion, or facing an uncomfortable conversation, these moments of discomfort are where the most significant changes occur. When we step outside our comfort zone, we are essentially saying, I am ready to grow. I am ready to face the fear and uncertainty, knowing that this is where my potential lies. Think about the times in your life when you've experienced personal growth. Chances are they weren't moments when everything was easy or predictable. They were times when you faced a challenge, overcame fear, and emerged from the experience stronger, wiser, and more capable than before. These are the moments that have the power to shape us and define who we become. Whether it's starting a new project, relocating to a new city, or making a difficult decision, these experiences teach us valuable lessons that we can't learn by staying in our comfort zones. These experiences teach us valuable lessons that we can't learn by staying in our comfort zones. Stepping outside our comfort zones also helps us develop resilience. When we face something unfamiliar, we often encounter obstacles and setbacks. But these challenges teach us how to adapt, how to think creatively, and how to persevere through difficult times. The discomfort we experience in these situations is not something to be avoided, it's something to be embraced, because it's through overcoming these challenges that we build the strength and resilience needed to handle even greater obstacles in the future. Furthermore, leaving our comfort zones opens up a world of new possibilities. Our comfort zones are based on our existing knowledge, experience, and assumptions. But by venturing into the unknown, we expose ourselves to new ideas, new environments, and new ways of thinking. This broadens our horizons and allows us to discover new opportunities that we may have never considered if we had stayed in our safe bubble. Often, it's the willingness to try something new or take a leap of faith that leads to the most rewarding experiences. Whether it's meeting new people, developing new skills, or achieving goals we once thought were out of reach. The beauty of stepping outside the comfort zone is that it doesn't require drastic or radical changes. You don't have to make a huge leap to experience growth. Sometimes it's about making small, consistent changes that push you beyond what feels comfortable. It could be something as simple as initiating a conversation with someone you don't know, taking on a task that intimidates you, or committing to a goal that seems challenging. The key is to stretch yourself, to say yes to things that make you nervous, and to embrace the discomfort that comes with trying something new. Each time we step outside our comfort zone, we become more comfortable with discomfort. We start to recognize that discomfort is not a signal to turn back, but an invitation to grow. The more we push ourselves, the easier it becomes to handle unfamiliar situations, and the less we fear taking risks. This builds confidence and empowers us to continue pursuing bigger challenges. We realize that growth doesn't happen in the absence of discomfort. It happens precisely because we choose to face it. Additionally, stepping outside of your comfort zone is essential for building self-awareness. It forces you to confront your own limitations, biases, and fears. When you are in a situation that challenges you, you become more in tune with your emotional responses, your thoughts, and your behavior. This awareness helps you understand who you are, what drives you, and where you need to grow. It's only by stepping into situations that make us uncomfortable that we can truly discover our strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. Moreover, the more we expose ourselves to new experiences, the more we learn about the world around us. We begin to see things from different perspectives, and we develop a broader understanding of the diversity of human experience. This openness leads to greater empathy and understanding, helping us build deeper connections with others and navigate the complexities of life with greater ease. It's when we leave the comfort of our own bubble that we realize how interconnected we all are and how much we can learn from those who have different experiences and viewpoints. Ultimately, growth is not something that happens by remaining in the same place, doing the same things, and expecting different results. Growth requires movement, change, and the willingness to embrace discomfort. When we step outside our comfort zone, we set ourselves on a path of continuous learning and personal transformation. We become more adaptable, more resilient, and more open to the opportunities that life presents. And in doing so, we unlock the vast potential that lies within us, waiting to be discovered. Failure is often viewed negatively in society as something to be feared or avoided at all costs. However, one of the most important mindsets to adopt in life is the understanding that failure is not the opposite of success. It is an essential part of the journey toward it. Failure is a teacher, not a deterrent. When we change our perception of failure from something to be ashamed of to something to be embraced, we open ourselves up to a world of growth, learning, and eventual success. In fact, many of the most successful people throughout history have failed countless times before achieving their greatest accomplishments. One of the reasons why failure is so crucial is because it provides us with the opportunity to learn. When we fail, we gain valuable insights that we wouldn't have discovered if everything had gone smoothly. Failure forces us to examine what went wrong, to identify areas for improvement, and to try again with greater knowledge and experience. It is through failure that we refine our strategies, sharpen our skills, and strengthen our resolve. Without failure, there would be no room for improvement, no opportunity to adapt and grow. In essence, failure is a necessary step in the process of achieving mastery and success. Think about the most successful people in any field. whether it's entrepreneurship, sports, music, or science. Almost all of them have faced significant failures along the way. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He famously went through thousands of experiments before successfully inventing the light bulb. He did not view each failure as a setback, but as a step closer to his goal. His attitude was simple: I have not failed, I've just found 1,0,0,0,0 ways that won't work. This mindset is the key to not only bouncing back from failure, but using it as a stepping stone toward future success. Similarly, consider the career of Michael Jordan, widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Jordan was famously cut from his high school basketball team, a failure that many might have seen as a sign that he wasn't cut out for basketball. Instead, he used that failure as motivation to work harder, push himself further, and eventually become a legend in the sport. His story shows that failure is not a reflection of our abilities, but an invitation to refine and improve them. In addition to being a valuable learning experience, failure also fosters resilience. Life is full of challenges, and we are all bound to face setbacks and disappointments along the way. How we respond to those failures often determines our future success. When we embrace failure, we develop the mental toughness and emotional resilience needed to keep going, even when things don't go as planned. Instead of allowing failure to defeat us, we learn to see it as a temporary setback, a chance to recalibrate, adjust, and keep moving forward. Over time, we build the resilience to withstand future challenges and the courage to keep pursuing our dreams, no matter how difficult the road may seem. Furthermore, failure teaches us humility. It reminds us that no matter how skilled or knowledgeable we may be, there is always room for growth. Failure humbles us by showing us that success is not guaranteed and that we must remain open to learning and adapting. This humility is not a weakness, it's a strength. It allows us to stay grounded, to listen to feedback, and to continuously strive for improvement. When we accept failure as a natural part of the process, we no longer fear it or resent it, but instead we learn to appreciate its value in shaping our personal and professional growth. Failure also allows us to build perseverance. It's easy to give up when things aren't going well, but those who embrace failure are the ones who find the strength to keep going. When we fail, it's natural to feel disappointed or discouraged. However, failure does not define us. It's our ability to persevere in the face of adversity that truly matters. Every time we pick ourselves up after a failure, we become stronger and more determined. Perseverance is what turns failure into success. It's the ability to keep going, even when the path is unclear, and to trust that each effort, each setback, and each failure is contributing to our ultimate success. Moreover, embracing failure helps us develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence are not fixed, but can be developed through hard work, dedication, and learning. When we adopt this mindset, we see failure not as a reflection of our inadequacy, but as a necessary part of the learning process. It shifts our focus from avoiding mistakes to embracing challenges and striving for improvement. With a growth mindset, we become more resilient, more creative, and more willing to take risks, because we understand that failure is simply a part of the path to success. Failure is also an opportunity to reassess our goals and priorities. Sometimes, failure reveals that we may not be pursuing the right path or that our approach needs to be adjusted. It forces us to take a step back, reflect on what we truly want, and determine if we need to change our approach or redefine our goals. In this way, failure can be a powerful tool for personal discovery. It helps us align our actions with our true desires and ensures that we are pursuing goals that are meaningful to us. Additionally, failure can help us build empathy and compassion. When we fail, we gain a deeper understanding of what it's like to struggle, to face disappointment, and to overcome challenges. This understanding allows us to connect with others on a deeper level and offer support to those who may be going through similar experiences. By embracing failure, we become more compassionate toward ourselves and others, recognizing that everyone has their own struggles and setbacks along the way. Finally, embracing failure empowers us to take risks. Many of us avoid taking risks because we fear failure. But the truth is that it's often the risks we take that lead to the greatest rewards. When we embrace failure, we are no longer paralyzed by fear. We are empowered to step outside our comfort zones, to take chances, and to pursue our dreams with confidence. Failure becomes something that we welcome rather than something we avoid, because we know that it is an essential part of the journey towards success. In conclusion, failure is not something to fear or avoid. It is an integral part of the journey towards success and personal growth. By embracing failure, we open ourselves to learning, resilience, perseverance, and creativity. We gain humility, build empathy, and develop the mental toughness necessary to keep moving forward in the face of adversity. Failure is not the end, it is simply the beginning of a new opportunity to grow, to learn, and to ultimately succeed. One of the most powerful forces that can propel us forward when the journey gets tough is a clear, compelling why. Your why is the deep personal reason behind everything you do, the driving force that gives your efforts meaning and purpose. It's the underlying motivation that sustains you through difficulties, keeps you focused, and provides clarity when obstacles arise. It's easy to get caught up in day-to-day tasks, distractions, and setbacks, but when you lose sight of your why, you risk losing your sense of direction and purpose. To continue moving forward, especially when faced with challenges, it is essential to remain connected to the deeper reason why you started in the first place. Your why is not just a goal or an outcome. It's the emotional and personal connection you have to your work or mission. It's the passion that fuels your actions and keeps you motivated even when the going gets tough. When you have a clear why, you can face challenges with determination and a sense of purpose, knowing that your efforts are in service of something greater than temporary discomfort or failure. This deep sense of meaning helps you push through the difficult moments, maintain resilience, and stay focused on the bigger picture. For instance, when pursuing a long-term goal like starting a business, your why could be the desire to create a positive impact on your community, to support your family, or to bring a meaningful product or service to the world. This intrinsic motivation is often far more powerful than external rewards like money or recognition. When the initial excitement begins to fade and you encounter the inevitable roadblocks and setbacks, reconnecting with your why provides the drive you need to keep going. It serves as a reminder of why you embarked on this journey in the first place and reignites your passion for your mission. Your why also serves as a guiding compass, helping you make decisions and prioritize your time and energy. When faced with tough choices, it's easy to get lost in the noise of external pressures or immediate desires. However, when you're clear on your why, you can use it as a filter to determine what truly matters. It becomes easier to say no to distractions, temptations, or opportunities that don't align with your deeper purpose. By keeping your why at the forefront of your mind, you ensure that your actions are aligned with your values and long-term vision, rather than getting sidetracked by short-term gains or external expectations. Having a strong why also helps you stay resilient in the face of criticism or negative feedback. Everyone faces criticism, whether from colleagues, friends, family, or even from within. It can be easy to take this feedback personally or allow it to deter you from your path. However, when you're deeply connected to your why, external criticism becomes less significant. You are less likely to be swayed by other people's opinions because you understand that your journey is not about pleasing others, but about fulfilling your own sense of purpose. Your why acts as a shield, protecting you from distractions and helping you stay true to your own course. Additionally, your why creates a sense of accountability, both to yourself and to others. When you are clear on your deeper motivation, you take ownership of your goals and the steps required to achieve them. It becomes a constant reminder that your actions matter and that the choices you make today will impact your future. Having a strong why also increases your commitment to your goals. It's easy to become complacent or distracted when you're working towards something that doesn't resonate with you on a deeper level. But when your why is rooted in something you care deeply about, your commitment becomes unshakable. You find the strength to continue, even when the path is unclear, because you know that your efforts are aligned with something meaningful. Your why also provides clarity in moments of doubt and uncertainty. Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns, and it's common to encounter periods of confusion or loss of direction. During these times, it's easy to question whether you're on the right path or if your efforts are worth it. However, when you have a strong sense of your why, it becomes easier to stay grounded and focused. Your why acts as an anchor that helps you regain clarity, even in the midst of uncertainty. It reminds you of the bigger picture, helping you see beyond immediate challenges and reconnecting you with your purpose. Moreover, your why can evolve as you grow. At the start of any journey, your why may be simple. Perhaps you want to prove something to yourself, achieve a certain goal, or provide for your family. As you gain experience and evolve, however, your why may expand or shift. It may become less about personal achievement and more about the impact you can make on others or the legacy you want to leave behind. Your why can be a reflection of your growth as an individual. The deeper and more meaningful your why, the more it fuels your journey, adapting with you as you move forward. In addition to helping you persevere through challenges, your why also enhances your sense of fulfillment. When your actions align with your values and purpose, the rewards of your efforts feel more significant. Success no longer feels hollow or empty because it's tied to something that matters deeply to you. The satisfaction of achieving your goals becomes more profound when you know that your hard work is in service of your greater purpose. In this sense, your why not only provides motivation and direction, but also deepens the meaning of your accomplishments. Another significant benefit of understanding and embracing your why is the positive effect it has on your mental and emotional well-being. When we are disconnected from our purpose, we can feel lost, aimless, and uninspired. This can lead to burnout, frustration, or feelings of inadequacy. However, when we are clear about our why, we experience a greater sense of alignment and balance in our lives. We feel more engaged and passionate about the work we do, and we are more likely to experience a sense of fulfillment and joy in the process. Our actions are no longer driven by external pressures or fleeting desires, they are driven by a deeper sense of meaning and connection. Furthermore, your why can inspire and influence others. When you are deeply committed to your purpose, your passion and determination are contagious. Your authenticity and dedication can motivate others to discover their own why and pursue their own dreams. Your journey becomes a source of inspiration and a reminder that purpose-driven actions lead to lasting impact. People are naturally drawn to those who live with intention and purpose, and your example can encourage others to embark on their own meaningful paths. In summary, never losing sight of your why is one of the most important factors in maintaining motivation, focus, and resilience on your journey towards success. It keeps you connected to your deeper purpose, helps you navigate challenges, and provides a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond external rewards. Your why acts as a compass, guiding you through uncertain times, protecting you from distractions, and ensuring that your actions are aligned with your values. It is the source of your drive, the fuel for your perseverance, and the reason you keep going no matter how tough the journey becomes.